And as they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey once again. Hello again, good evening and welcome. I'm Matt Popchock coming at you one more time from the USA Arena here at the Alpha Ice Complex in Harmerville, Pennsylvania for the nightcap of our Week 4 doubleheader on PIHL Hockey Night live on 10-Band TV, presented by Weight Loss Direct. And we switch our attention now to the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League's Class A Blue Division, where the Shaler Titans, coached by Nate Connolly, look to get back to the 500 mark as they take on Kelly Mason's Freeport Yellow Jackets. And the Jackets, in the meantime, the designated visitors tonight, looking to get off the schneid here in the first month of regular season play, coming in as one of 7 winless teams in the 1A classification. They've had a tough early season schedule, a very challenging slate, dropping contests to begin the year against Fox Chapel, Kiski area, and Greensburg-Salem. All teams near the top of the classification to begin the season. All teams, especially in Fox Chapel's case, expected to contend for playoff spots this year. The Shaler Titans, coming down from Class AA a year ago, where they were 6th in the East Division, finishing with an 8-11 record. They did not qualify for the Penguins Cup playoffs, and they are one of 5 new teams in Single A added this season. Single A is 23 teams this season, up from 18 a year ago, and Shaler is also, in fact, one of 4 teams to come down from Class AA. Montour, Indiana, and West Allegheny, by the way, are the others. The Titans began their season well enough with a win over Westmont Hilltop, a 10-1 drubbing on October 3rd, before dropping consecutive games at Indiana by a 6-3 score on the 6th of October and falling 7-1 to the Norwin Knights, the reigning Single A Penguins Cup champions, on October 17th. That was last Monday. And the Titans returning some pretty interesting players from an offensive standpoint. And one to watch for the Titans this year, Logan Tom, number 23 in white, the senior, 16 points a season ago, including 6 of those points on the man advantage. And he's off to a nice start on his senior season with 2 goals and an assist already, including 1 power play tally. Joseph LaQuatra, another senior for the Titans, coming back for another varsity campaign. 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points coming in. He too has one of Shaler's 2 power play goals on the young season. LaQuatra also had 6 power play points last year and 13 points altogether. The Titans' top point getters thus far, though, are a junior and a freshman, respectively. Benjamin Sarnowski, number 10 in white, and Matthew Stellitano. We love seeing those 9th graders make a varsity club and prove themselves. Stellitano wearing number 48 for the Titans, coming in with 2 goals and 3 assists. Sarnowski, the junior, has 3 goals and 2 assists. And so what do you do? How do you answer that if you're the Freeport Yellow Jackets? Well, they're a team that has been spinning its tires offensively to begin the first month of regular season play, but they've got a couple of seniors coming back who each contributed 12 points to last year's squad. Nick Dobransky, number 58, the senior defenseman, wearing dark blue tonight for the visiting Jackets. Dobransky with 5 power play points last year. And Jake Suwan, the senior defenseman, wearing number 98 for Freeport, with 12 points of his own. A year ago, he had 3 points in power play situations for Freeport. So we've got a number of players on both sides who are capable of contributing in those special team situations. And when you've got 2 struggling teams, 2 evenly matched teams for that matter, special teams can really go a long way toward deciding the game. So something to keep an eye on going forward. Both teams in their pregame huddle here, as the Titans' only win thus far, as I said, came on home ice. Freeport already playing their 3rd road game out of 4 contests to start the regular season. Both these teams among the 11 that make up the Class A Blue Division. Last year, Freeport just narrowly missing the Class A Penguins Cup playoffs, finishing 8-10-2, which was good for second place out of 4 teams in the Blue Division. And we're just about ready to go with our second doubleheader contest here at the Alpha Ice Complex. The Yellow Jackets hoping that this is the proverbial slump buster as they look for their first win of the regular season. And the Titans sending a familiar face, Shane Saganek, to start in goal, the junior tonight. He's been in goal for all but 10 minutes this season. And at the other end, it is another junior, Tyler Lang, getting the nod for Freeport, as he and Nate Lagan have shared responsibilities. And this will be Lang's second appearance in goal for the Yellow Jackets. Referee Miller dropping the puck, and we're underway here in game number 2. Brendan Fitzgerald, the sophomore forward, playing it in his own end for the Titans. He gave it away to Joseph Lipet, the senior of Freeport. And the Jackets are able to get it deep before the Titans take over in their own end. Puck played back to center now, as that is Luca Wallander, the junior, spitting off a man and lost control of the puck in the process, and we get a whistle and a stoppage in play and a penalty already just 28 seconds in, an interference call. And it is the freshman Liam Grady, the defenseman of the Shaler Titans, who will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free. And so we told you that Freeport offense has been struggling early in the season. Well, here's a great chance to get a spark and get some early momentum here. Just 28 seconds into period 1 of Freeport power play. Titans get a face-off win, though, and here's Thomas Summer of Shaler sending it around the boards. And Sarnowski gets it up through center and deep into Freeport territory, where Lang plays it behind his own net. And it's Suwan, the Freeport captain, getting it up ahead. A little too heavy for Jake Miller, and the Titans get a clear as they stack their own blue line. 1:35 to go in the Freeport power play. Just a minute gone by in this scoreless first period. Cross-ice pass for Suwan, and this is a pretty one. Suwan, right circle. Lost control of it, centers it out in front. Bouncing puck in the blue paint, and it's in! And Freeport snags the 1-0 lead just 1:08 in. The captain gets a shooter's bounce off the leg. The instep of Shane Saganek, the junior. As I check the correct roster in front of me. And that takes a very unfortunate Shaler bounce, and it's a 1-0 lead to the Jackets. And Saganek couldn't believe what happened on that one. Suwan from behind the goal line just threw it on net. And hey, when you throw it on net, sometimes you get a bounce. And another penalty coming up here. It looks like a roughing call. And the Titans not happy as they are penalized for the second time in as many minutes. Logan Tom going off for roughing. An offensive zone penalty on the Titans, so a rocky start to this one as Freeport has one shot and one power play goal and a second power play chance as they play with a 1-0 lead early here in Harmerville. Center point it comes. Shot from distance. Good kick save made there on Jack Crawford, the sophomore. Shaler clears it. Suwan, the goal scorer, retreating into Freeport territory. Up ahead to Miller. Miller over the line. Bauman thought about creating a screen instead. He's going to pull up in the near corner as this puck is misplayed back towards center. Miller was trying to drop it to one of the Yellow Jackets, at center point, but none of them were home. 1:20 to go in the minor penalty on Tom. Freeport leading Shaler 1-0 here in the early moments of the first period on a power play goal by Jake Suwan, their captain. And that is Tyler Garasic. Tyler Garasic, excuse me, the junior, getting this puck deep, and the Titans might have a chance shorthanded if they can center this puck, but they can't tee it up for Fitzgerald as the Yellow Jackets come back to center. But this bouncing puck is going to be controlled temporarily by Shaler before Freeport gathers it back in, and they will ice this puck on the power play, which is something that will drive any coach nuts. So the Titans, at least from a penalty killing standpoint, seem to be finding their legs here as they force an offensive zone faceoff in Freeport territory. Sarnowski to take it for Shaler. And he beats Kobolensky, the freshman, but Freeport plays the bouncing puck deep into Shaler territory. Far corner, it is Summer. Summer ridden off the puck by one of the Yellow Jackets. It comes back to the left point, sent in deep by Suwan. Bowser from the point. It's out in front, some friendly fire there as his own man, Kobolensky, absorbed that shot from distance. 10 to go in the power play for Freeport. And the Titans are going to kill this one off. And they have a chance 2-on-2 as they drive the net. They shoot, save made, rebound, save again by Tyler Lang. A great sequence there by Sarnowski, the captain, and Joseph LaQuatra, but unable to equalize for the home team. Right at the end of the penalty kill. Shaler with its best chance of the first period. Nifty little maneuver there by one of the Yellow Jackets, but a better save made there in close range by Saganek. Near corner, it's played to the point for Crawford. Crawford toward the goal. Loud save made there by Saganek. The rebound controlled by Miller. Miller behind the net. To the boards it goes. Stellitano with it for Shaler. Back to the Freeport blue line. Titans want to make a change on the fly here as the puck comes back to the Titans goal. Played aside by Saganek. The Titans netminder. From their own end, here's Shaler back to center now. With it is Stellitano. Stellitano on his off wing. Pulls around to his forehand. And he'll be ridden off the puck neatly by Liput. Liput, the alternate captain, clears it but not out. Grady at the point, deflected toward the goal. It's loose. Titans have it. They ram it toward the net where it's stopped by Tyler Lang. Yellow Jackets play this puck back to center ice. Liput with it over the line. Knocked off the puck neatly by the alternate captain for Shaler, Tyler Garasic. Titans changing behind the play as they come in over the Freeport line. Garasic in tight, out in front. Oh, it's misplayed there and played off a Freeport stick, I believe, as the Yellow Jackets stand their ground defensively, holding a 1-0 lead with 11:45 to go in the first. Now Aiden Bauman, the freshman, back through center. Bauman over the line on his backhand, gets this puck deep and takes the hit as he makes that play. Garasic dispossessed deep in his own end. And that was Bantam Semenko, the freshman, making that play. Semenko, a lot of size for a freshman, I got to tell you. As this shot from the high slot area by Logan Tom is blocked before it can make it on goal. Sansada ready to accept the pass from Stellitano, but Stellitano instead goes down low to Gage Clayton. Clayton out in front, that backdoor play broken up by the Jackets. Under 11 to go in the first period. 1-0 Freeport on an early power play goal by Jake Suwan. Referee Pisano makes the call for icing as the Jackets will have to endure an own zone faceoff to the right of Tyler Lang. Lang with 44 saves on 47 total shots faced and just a 51 minutes of action, coming in. Still a solid save percentage, .936. Bouncing puck at the side of the net comes out in front to one of the Yellow Jacket defenders, and they get it back to the Shaler line. Freeport will regroup deep in its own end, play it behind its own net. Good body there by Joe LaQuatra, as the Yellow Jackets are going to ice this one more time. No, they say that the puck was played, I guess, on a Shaler stick in the neutral zone. And a giveaway there to Lipet. Lipet couldn't handle it, though. A break there for the Titans, getting sloppy in their own end. On the backhand, it's off a Shaler skate and wide. Lipet trying to force it toward the net. Instead, Shaler picks it up, and they will work it back to center a little bit more methodically this time. A nifty maneuver there by Fitzgerald to dart around a man. Fitzgerald down low, intended for Wallander. Wallander puts his body into one of the Yellow Jackets. And the Shaler captain, LaQuatra, is sandwiched there as he lost his stick. He picks it back up. Shot from the point by number 96 of the Titans. Garasik is blocked. Shaler keeps it in the zone. Good shift here by the Titans with 9.5 to go in the first. Loose puck from a distance. Whiteman, it's stopped, and the rebound is covered by Tyler Lang. Shaler looking like they're growing more into this game after the shaky start. Still trailing 1-0, but now leading in shots 5-3 with 9:24 to go in the first. To the point it comes for Whiteman. Whiteman wide of the goal. And the rebound comes all the way off the boards beyond the reach of Garasik, who tried to hustle to catch up to it, but to no avail. Off a Freeport stick now. It dies at the red line, where it's picked up by the Shaler Titans. And here's some space for Shaler to operate. Clayton to the goal. Clayton shoots. Save made. Rebound. There is none. Lang is hanging on here with 9 to go in the period. Well, Freeport, a team a bit beleaguered defensively coming in, but Lang early on looks like a hard nut to crack. Yellow Jackets off the draw, bring it back to center. Up ahead, they try to find Bauman. That play broken up, and the Jackets have to reset, and they will not ice this puck. Oh, another funny bounce there. We've already seen one of those, and this time, Shane Saganek is not going to take any chances. Saganek 1-2 on the young season. 143 minutes of action. 61 total saves spread across those 3 starts for Shaler. Last year, Saganek 7-5 on the year with a .330 goals against, .892 save percentage. If you want stability and continuity at any single position as a coach, you want it in net. Stellitano shrugs off a check and plays this puck into the body of Lang, who almost lost control. And all Stellitano had to do was get it and shovel it, but he couldn't find it, and so Freeport is able to hang on and force a faceoff. As we hit the midpoint of period 1, game 2 of our doubleheader. Yellow Jackets with a 1-0 lead. To the boards. Clean face-off win there as it comes to Liam Grady. Kept alive at the point by Grady. Grady for Stellitano. Stellitano shoots. Kick save by Lang. Stellitano from the half wall to Logan Tom. Tom down low. That shot pass broken up by Suwan. Suwan puts the body into one of the Titans now as Shaler continues to try and keep this cycle going here. Out in front it comes to Summer. Summer shoots. Save made. Rebound. It's loose. Oh, the Titans just by a whisker unable to smash in that rebound as Freeport will ice this puck with 7:45. Make that 7:46 to play in the first period. You know, Shaler fans, you hear them appreciating the effort here. Fitzgerald to take the face-off. And this time it's a face-off win for the Titans, or for the Yellow Jackets, I should say. That's Joseph Lipet, the senior, getting it all the way into Shaler territory, forcing the Titans to retreat defensively and pick this puck off the boards. Fitzgerald in neutral ice, up ahead for LaQuatra. LaQuatra dumps it in. Wallander gives chase. Lang stops it with his goalie stick, and it's given away to the Titans. Fitzgerald lifts the stick of a Freeport defender, plays this puck along the far boards, shoots it from an angle. Easy save there for Lang. The rebound goes back to the boards where it's scooped up by Miller defensively for Freeport. Behind the net, backdoor play, nothing doing there for the Titans as it comes near side now for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald for LaQuatra. LaQuatra left wing. LaQuatra shooting. That was deflected off the stick of Suwan. I think Ryan Suwan, the freshman, got a piece of that on its way toward the net. Fitzgerald from the blue line. Not the best of passes there by number 85 in white, the sophomore forward, and Shaler will have to retreat, and that allows Freeport to play the puck temporarily behind the Titans' net. LaQuatra, the Titans captain, gathers it in and outlets it to Stellitano for LaQuatra. LaQuatra shooting, blocked. Good gap control by Freeport. And Miller is able to get it back to center. Blake Whiteman, the freshman, was waiting for it inside his own zone. Yellow Jackets on their heels here late in the first period, leading 1-0. To the far corner it goes. Jake Suwan around the boards and back to neutral ice. Thomas Summer goes D to D with Whiteman. Now a giveaway there to Kobolinski. Around the corner it goes. Clayton playing it on the back check for Shaler. Now a shot toward the net taken by Bauman is gloved by Saganek. Clean defensive zone face-off win by the Titans, who continue to trail 1-0. And now Clayton almost danced around Jake Suwan and had an opportunity the other direction, but instead his goaltender Saganek is going to have to cover for a face-off. Sarnowski off the draw, and referee Pisano didn't like what he saw there. Could be a false face-off, and I think that is the case here. And Sarnowski's going to be waved out here. I think Clayton's going to have to take it. First, though, Clayton has to retrieve the puck. And it will be Clayton against Bauman. Titans win it, but are unable to clear. Toward the net, kick save there by Saganek. Sent to the corner where the Yellow Jackets immediately go in after the rebound, and they win this puck battle behind the Shaler goal. But the Titans recover, and they will escort this puck up ahead to Clayton in neutral ice. Clayton gains the red line, now over the Freeport blue line, is rubbed out of the play by two Yellow Jackets, but he doesn't give up on the play and puts it toward the goal where Lang had to be ready for that one. Now Suwan over the line. Suwan off the blocker of Saganek. Jake Suwan looking for his second of the period. Whiteman counterattacking. Whiteman fanned on that shot. Now avoids the referee as he puts it in behind the Freeport goal. Yellow Jackets will Murphy dump this puck off the glass, and it just barely stays in play, but only long enough for an icing call against Freeport. And, of course, in high school hockey, you can make a line change after you ice the puck, and that's what Kelly Mason's going to do here with his team up 1-0. And the Jackets win the draw. Ethan Eiler, the sophomore defenseman, behind the net, controlled that puck before the Yellow Jackets eventually played it back to center. One of them lost an edge there. That was Ryan Suwan, and that'll allow Shaler to play it back to the Freeport line. Outlet pass to Ryan Suwan, the freshman, over the Shaler line, and puts it wide of the Titans' net. Saganek lets it go by. Bouncing puck here, played by Grady. And Grady goes to one knee to try and control that one. He can't. Yellow Jackets have it. Lipa toward the net, and leaving his crease to freeze it is Shane Saganek. Face-off coming up to Saganek's left. Late in the first period with Freeport leading 1-0 on an early power play goal by Jake Suwan. And Lipit off the draw ties up his man's stick, but the Titans are still able to win the face-off and get it up to center as Wallander pursues this puck for Shaler. Wallander on one hand, his backhand reverses his ground. Now finds Sansada. Sansada playing this puck along the boards. It comes up to Wallander, not out. Now it's given to Giori of Freeport. Given away though to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to outmaneuver Eiler. Eiler stands him up, and a penalty coming up against the Yellow Jackets. Shaler's going to get a power play chance here as this shot from distance is blocked. Attempted by Garasik. Extra attacker coming on, and the extra attacker is Logan Tom. Delayed penalty call against Freeport with 2.5 to go in the first. Titans continue to cycle here. From the right point, it's blocked. Fitzgerald behind the Freeport net, out in front. Shot blocked away by Lang. Still a delayed penalty call coming up. Great shift here by Shaler. LaQuatra to the goal. He shoots it off the side of the net. The Titans still with a cycle here. Fitzgerald looking for a man out in front. Fitzgerald taking his time. Delayed penalty situation against the Yellow Jackets. Garasik from long range off the mask of Lang. He didn't know where that puck was. And finally, Lipit is going to be able to touch the puck, I think. No, he can't. Oh, what a shift here by the Titans. Pisano's going to lose the blood in his arm if Freeport doesn't gain possession. And finally, oh, what a shift there by Shaler, which will spend the rest of this period, barring a goal, on the power play. The Titans with a great chance to get an equalizer here with 1:42 to go in the first, and it is Joseph Lipit, the man who touched the puck, who is sent off here for Freeport. What a shift that was by Shaler at even strength. Let's see what they can do on the power play now. Garasik, top of the left circle, pulls back, drops it for LaQuatra. Near side it comes to Logan Tom. Tom for LaQuatra, nice move there. Cross ice for Tom. Tom drop pass for Wallander. Shot from distance, sticked out of there by Lang, and it goes to the corner. LaQuatra pinching. 1:33 to go in the power play. Tom, as we approach the final minute of the period. Oh, tough break there for the Titans as Garasik made a drop pass that was a little too heavy, intended for Logan Tom. And so that'll be a valuable time killer for the Freeport PK as Garasik drives the net. Garasik to the goal, save made by Lang, and there is no rebound. 50 seconds remaining in the period now. 1:09 to go, and the minor penalty on Lipit. Face-off won by the Titans. Garasik, cross ice to LaQuatra. LaQuatra to Garasik. Garasik doesn't shoot, goes left side instead to Tom. Back to Garasik. Puck comes outside the zone, offside. Interference, by the way, the indication on Lipit, as the Titans get caught trying to do a little too much there on the man advantage. 37 seconds left in the period, 56 seconds left on the Shaler power play as the Titans try to tie it up. And Miller wins a faceoff there for Freeport, but good hustle here by Shaler to get to the loose puck. It's cleared up, but not quite out. LaQuatra kept it alive at the right point. LaQuatra from center point, the blast. Kick save by Lang. He was ready for it. And it's bounced back to center where LaQuatra gathers it in. Last chance of the period perhaps coming up here for Shaler. Lead pass beyond Fitzgerald, and the Yellow Jackets are going to be able to legally ice this puck with 10 to go. Now Shaler has had its chances, but it was Jake Suwan getting a bounce on the first power play of the game for Freeport. And the Yellow Jackets have a 1-0 lead over the Titans after one. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching it on PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV, presented by Weight Loss Direct. First period shots favor the Titans, as you might have guessed from watching that first period of play. 12-6 the shot counter, but Jake Suwan, the senior D-man, has the only shot that's counted thus far, and it was a power play goal early in that first period to give Freeport a 1-0 lead. 18 more seconds of penalty time to kill for the Jackets here as Lipett continues to sit for interference. The teams have switched sides, and the second period is underway. Bowser defensively around the boards, kept alive by LaQuatra, but Miller's going to come the other way shorthanded for Freeport. Good poke check there by Garasik, as the Titans will not score on this power play, but they have the puck inside the Freeport zone. Lipett out of the box, and the alternate captain tries to glove this puck down in behind Garasik. He flags it down in the corner, comes out in front before he's rubbed off the puck neatly by LaQuatra, the Shaler captain. A subliminal little play there to shield him from that puck with his body by LaQuatra, as this puck is slapped with all kinds of muscle by Logan Tom out of play. So both teams will make line changes as we're back to 5-on-5 with 41 seconds gone by in the second period, even though the scoreboard here at the USA Arena has yet to be updated to reflect the period change, but it is the second period nonetheless. And the Jackets, off this face-off win, play it from behind their own net. And coming through center with some speed is Aiden Bauman. Bauman rubbed off that puck in the corner by Summer. The Yellow Jackets tie their man up behind the Shaler goal line. And Summer wins this puck battle, though, for the Titans. To the near boards it comes for Sarnowski. Sarnowski up to neutral ice, just beyond the Shaler blue line before Bauman steals. Bauman covered 1-on-3 as this centering pass is put wide of the blue paint. Oh, I thought Semenko had a chance to shoot that puck on goal, but he didn't seem to for whatever reason. Now Jake Suwan, the lone goal getter, retreats, pulls back, protects that puck defensively for Freeport, and outlets it to Bauman. Bauman over the Shaler blue line, in on goal, kick save by Saganek. Bodies collide near corner as Shaler plays it defensively, up but not out. Miller for Bauman. Bauman from the corner, out in front for Miller as he snaps it wide. Good poke check there to get it up to Gage Clayton by Braden Whiteman. Clayton to the goal. Clayton shoots just wide. Oh, Clayton almost did it all himself there, just missing the top corner. Miller counterattacking for Freeport. Too strong for Kobylinski. Garasik will play it defensively for Shaler. Off the glass, back through center. And this will not be icing as Lang is forced to play the puck, and in fact, he's going to hold it for a face-off. Tom to take it for Shaler against Lippitt of Freeport. And Lippitt wins it to the opposite corner, but the Titans are going to get there first. And it's played on the backhand by Dylan Marsden, the freshman forward. Shaler takes it over. A cheeky little pass attempt there by Logan Tom. Wouldn't connect. Titans unable to keep the play onside. They've got to tag up, and I'm not entirely sure that they're aware they have to tag up as Marsden is caught offside. And so with the face-off coming outside the Freeport blue line, the Titans control it, but they give it away to Lippitt. Lippitt over the line. Snapshot from the top of the right circle. Hits the glass going wide. Stilitano up ahead for Marsden. Oh, nifty little stick work there by Marsden, the freshman at center ice, but all for naught. Yellow Jackets retreat to play this puck behind their own goal line, and the outlet pass is by everybody and underneath the stick of Garasik as it's played by goaltender Shane Saganik of Shaler. Shot from distance, right off the takeaway by Lippitt, is sticked aside by Saganik. Garasik dropping back as this puck goes to Tom. Tom, near side for Stilitano, now up to Logan Tom. Tom blasts it off a leg, that of Zachary Bowser, the sophomore, and it bounces all the way back into Shaler territory. Freeport changing on the fly with a 1-0 lead, 4 minutes gone by in the second period. Garasik through two men, over the Freeport blue line. Garasik on goal, stick save made there by Lang. And Garasik rubs his man off the puck as the Titans try to get a forecheck going, but they can't. Freeport counterattacking, possible 2-on-1. Here's Semenko, stick by Logan Tom, and Tom took a penalty. Tom's going to go to the box for the second time tonight. And the Jackets will not get a chance to get the extra attacker on as Shaler touches this puck, but they will get their third power play of the game with 12:34 to go to the ice cut. Freeport 1 for 2 on the man advantage thus far. Only goal of the game belonging to Jake Suwan, their captain. And Shaler taking consecutive minor penalties to start the game tonight, and Suwan scored on the first. Will the third time be the charm for the Freeport power play? The Jackets push it in behind the Shaler goal line, and they tie up a man in behind the net. But with dogged determination, Thomas Summer, the freshman, continues to fight for this puck before Miller takes it away for Freeport and puts it off the side of the net. That caught a piece of the post to the left of Shane Saganik. To the right point it comes. Through a crowd, and gloved and smothered by Saganik. Jake Miller was looking for a deflection there on the long-range shot from Bowser. Lippitt in the face-off circle, controls this puck. On his backhand, gets it back to Bowser. Bowser left point through a crowd. Score! And again, the Jackets play ping pong on the PP. It's 2-0 Freeport with under 12 minutes to go in the second period. Zachary Bowser, the sophomore, unofficially netting the power play goal as it takes a weird bounce right in front of the Shaler net and sneaks in behind Shane Saganek. Like I said in pregame, when you've got two teams that are evenly matched, special teams can make all the difference in the world, and Freeport winning the special teams battle in a big way thus far as this shot is taken from distance. And in the corner, it's played by the Jackets. Freeport in its own end now working with a 2-0 lead back to center. Suwon ducks around a check but lost the puck. Good body work there by Wallander as it comes to the opposite corner for Fitzgerald. Titans 3 men strong through center. Drop to LaQuatra. LaQuatra on net. That's blocked aside by Lang. To the point it comes. And through a crowd, it goes wide of the Freeport net, and this was played with a high stick. And the Titans, unaware of the delayed high stick, touch this puck in Freeport territory. And so the faceoff will come in neutral ice with just over 11 minutes to go till they cut the ice here at the Alpha Ice Complex in Harmerville. The Yellow Jackets looking to get out of their season opening skid and get in the win column for the first time in 2021-2022. 2022-2023, I beg your pardon, as this puck is sent wide. And here comes Fitzgerald through center for Shaler. Fitzgerald around a man. Fitzgerald to the goal. Fitzgerald on the forehand. It's saved by Lang. Rebound. Lang squeezes and holds on for a faceoff. .10:41 to go in the second period. Freeport leading the homestanding Titans by a 2-0 score on a pair of power play goals. One in each period by Jake Suwon and Zach Bowser. And off the faceoff, this puck pushed to the boards. And the Titans send it in around the goal, where it's held in at the left point by Liam Grady, the freshman. Back to center it comes now. Semenko trying to get a jump on all three Shaler Titans who were back checking there, but he couldn't. And Shaler gets it up to center for Marsden. Now Marsden, the freshman, over the blue line for Tom. Tom couldn't handle the bouncing puck as it floats up in the air, and the Jackets are able to work it back towards center, but good keep there at the right point by Garasic. Stellitano in neutral ice for Shaler. His team down by a pair. Gets it into Jacket territory. Freeport retreating defensively. As this is played by Eiler between the circles, but given away to the Titans. Marsden giving chase in the far corner. Freeport wins that little battle. And Semenko comes in over the line and puts it wide of goal. Titans unable to control the rebound. Here's Semenko behind the Shaler net. Shifting to his forehand, trying to work around Summer, who's all over him like a cheap suit. Now Sarnowski in back checking, and the Titans look like they're going to be able to get this back to center, but a good keep at the right point there by Freeport. And a weak shot on net is knocked aside by Saganek. Lipin off the skate of Sarnowski. To the corner it goes. Miller giving chase for Freeport. Lipin tries to kick it to himself and kick it to a Freeport teammate. After that, Jackets keep it in and keep the Titans bottled up here in their own end as we approach the midpoint of the period and game, with the Yellow Jackets leading the Titans 2-0. Good play there by Stellitano. and he puts it off the blocker of Lang, and that might have caught a piece of the iron as well before it sailed with speed out of play. Well, again, you can't say the Titans haven't had their chances, but unable to hit the target just yet. Faceoff will dribble all the way back into Shaler territory right in front of Saganek, where it's gathered in defensively by Garasik. Up ahead for Sarnowski. Sarnowski with a drop pass to Clayton. Clayton toward the goal. Stick save made there by Tyler Lang. Near boards, Freeport gets it back to center. Here's Jake Miller, one-on-one with one of the Titans. And that's Whiteman who stands him up as this puck comes back into Freeport territory. Some pickpocketing there by Sarnowski, the junior. Freeport has to tag up as a result. Garasik surveying the play behind his own net and slowly brings it out for Shaler. Long lead pass across two lines as he connects with Sarnowski. Sarnowski unable to handle that bouncing puck, though, as it comes to Miller of Freeport. Miller between the circles is rubbed off the puck neatly by Clayton. Yellow Jackets still on the attack here, and from a bad angle in the right wing circle, it's fired high and wide. Shaler trying to get something going in transition. Here comes Whiteman over the line. Whiteman between the circles has options, but he shoots it himself, and it's deflected wide. Puck out in front, it's loose and swiped out of there at the last moment by Bowser, who had the last Freeport goal. Now Semenko the other direction for Freeport, puts it wide. The Yellow Jackets changing on the fly here as Suwon's line comes off. Bauman up ahead, intended for Kobolensky, and the Jackets are offside. Well, chances at both ends, but still a 2-0 game in favor of Freeport on a pair of power play goals. Titans win the faceoff. Summer up ahead, and now they have to tag up as Summer will play it one more time for Shaler at his own blue line. Too heavy for Fitzgerald, and Freeport will not ice this puck as Saganek has to play it in his crease, and we get a whistle and a stoppage as the net behind Saganek came off the moorings. Now that's actually a break for Freeport as the faceoff will come now in Shaler territory to Saganek's left. Referee Miller doing the honors. And near side, it's played by the Titans to Stellitano. Stellitano double teamed. Bauman gets this puck deep for Freeport. He fights for it in the corner. Up to the point it comes for Eiler, the big defenseman. Eiler lost an edge, and a chance the other way for Logan Tom. Tom with a 3-on-1 for Shaler. Tom trying to center it, he can't. Shot, score! Matthew Stellitano nuzzles that nylon, and Shaler is on the board with 6 minutes to play in the second period. A tough shift there for Eiler as he just kind of lost his footing just inside the Shaler blue line. The Titans get the odd man rush the other way, and Matthew Stellitano converts, the freshman, his third goal of the varsity season. And we got a 2-1 game, and we got a face-off won by the Shaler Titans, and we got a save with a puck out of play by Tyler Lang. And give Shaler credit. Lang has looked very sharp in goal tonight, but the Titans just kind of kept on chopping wood, and they finally found an answer for the junior, and it's still very much a hockey game with 5:48 to go to the ice cut. Tom behind the net after setting up that Stellitano goal. He's rubbed off the puck neatly by a Freeport defenseman. That's Liput. Played along the boards by Fitzgerald to the corner for Tom, who bodies his man off the puck. Shaler operates below the line. Now they bring it out near side for Garasic. Stellitano to the left wing circle. Oh, what a save there, slotting to his right by Lang. Slap shot by Garasic there is denied by Lang. Fitzgerald puts a shoulder into one of the Yellow Jackets as it comes up to Miller. Miller one-on-one. Oh, good poke check there by Aiden Sansada, the freshman. The last line of defense between the Yellow Jacket and the net. Stellitano over the Freeport line now. Left wing pass to Tom. He shoots and is denied by Lang. That's one of Lang's best saves of the game. Well, not for nothing. It remains 2-1, and here come the Jackets the other way. Bauman is poke checked by Blake Whiteman defensively. Bauman wins it back, though, for Freeport, deep in Shaler territory. Whiteman still on him. Bauman, turnaround try, couldn't get a clean shot off. And it deflects off Crawford, the Freeport point man, and all the way back into Yellow Jacket territory where Bowser plays it in stride. Giveaway there to the Titans. And with space now is Wallander. Wallander shoots, save made, rebound. Oh, the follow-up is fanned on by Sarnowski, excuse me, as Lang gloves that shot from distance. Oh, I thought that play had 2-2 written all over it, but Sarnowski just couldn't finish it off. And Kelly Mason unable to complete the line change that he desired here, as Bowser's going to come on here, or stay on, I should say. That's what it appears that conversation between Mason and Pisano was about, as the Titans win the faceoff in any event in Freeport territory, trailing 2-1 with 3:40 to go to the ice cut. Near corner, it's played by both teams, but won by the Titans. Summer in deep for Sarnowski, to the point for Wallander. Wallander off the left toe of Tyler Lang. And this puck is finally Murphy dumped through center and all the way back into Shaler territory, where it will be an icing call against the Yellow Jackets. 20 saves for Tyler Lang to keep his team in front by 1 for the moment. And you better believe a lot of those 20 have come on quality shots. Tom with a clean face-off win to Garasic for Stellitano. Stellitano couldn't handle the pass. Puck stays onside for Shaler. Stellitano gets it deep. Sticked aside by Lang, the goaltender. Grady in deep for Shaler with this puck to Tom. Tom out in front, couldn't connect with Stellitano on the backdoor play. And the Jackets come back 3 men strong to center. Near side pass intended for Miller was broken up, but Lipett has it on his backhand for Freeport. He's shouldered into the boards by one of the Titans, and it's loose on the side of the net and frozen by Shane Saganek. Been a while since we've spoken his name. That should tell you the way this game's turned. The Jackets still in front 2-1, but trying to survive a hard push late in this period by the Shaler Titans. Miller from the half wall, down low, too strong for Lipett. Lipett plays it to Evan Giori. But Shaler has this puck, bringing it out to center. Garasic around a man. Garasic on his backhand trying to center it. It's loose in behind the net. Garasic out in front, and now it's gloved by Lang as Tom and one of the Yellow Jackets push and shove. That's Ethan Eiler getting involved. And so they'll face it off in Jacket territory with 2:10 to go to the ice cut. Tom to take the face-off for Shaler. Right on goal, the save is made by Lang. Oh, he had to be ready for that one. Oh, Logan Tom trying to do to Tyler Lang what Mario Lemieux did to Dominic Hasek all those years ago at the Mellon Arena. Puck loose between the circles. Titans fight for it, but can't get a clean look on goal. Freeport, I should say, insulating its goaltender, and they gain the red line, and they send this puck all the way into the Shaler zone, where it comes around the boards for Garisic, who outlets it to Tom. Tom 1-on-2. Can't outmaneuver the man right in front of him. That's Bowser, who has the go-ahead goal in this game for Freeport. And we are in the final minute 24 of second period play as we get a stoppage here. And Nate Connolly wants to make a late line change here with a face-off coming just outside Freeport ice. Titans guilty of offside a moment ago. Wallander to take it against Bauman. Bauman wins it, but LaQuatra takes it. LaQuatra to the goal off a Freeport skate before Shaler can get a clean shot off. Yellow Jackets working defensively here as Bowser goes down on his backside. Freeport clears it, but not out. Sansada couldn't get it deep. Final minute of second period play. Titans looking for a late equalizer. Here's Wallander on his backhand. Into the corner it goes. Sarnowski in pursuit. But Freeport takes it over, and they come back to center. Summer playing it toward the Freeport bench, and I think this was touched by one of the Jackets. And so play is whistled dead here with 39 seconds and change to play in the second period. Miller with it for Freeport. Miller draw pass to Ryan Jake Suwan, I'm sorry, shoots it from the left point. And so Saganek will hang on for a faceoff. Wallander wins it to the corner for Shaler, but Freeport brings it out in front before one of their players is checked hard to the ice. That's Miller getting the worst of that one. And here comes Garisic for Shaler. Garisic with a real sense of urgency there, trying to drive the net himself, but lost the puck. Odd man chance for the Jackets in the final moments of the period. Blocker save made. Rebound, Miller couldn't finish. 5 seconds left. And that'll do it for us here in the second period. So we will cut the ice at the Alpha Ice Complex, where business has picked up. A pair of power play goals by Jake Suwan and Zach Bowser. A 3-on-1 answer by Matt Stellitano of Shaler. And after 2 periods here in Harmerville, it is the Freeport Yellow Jackets 2, the Shaler Titans 1 in Class A PIHL Blue Division action. And you're watching it all on PIHL Hockey Night Live, sponsored by Weight Loss Direct.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more. Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Shots through two periods. Shaler with 21, Freeport with 12, but the Yellow Jackets up where it counts, 2-1 over the Titans in this PIHL Class A Blue Division affair, which you're watching on PIHL Hockey Night live on 10-Band TV, sponsored by Weight Loss Direct. Call 833-953-4732 or text 412-991-1841. Standard messaging rates apply to set up your consultation. Now, I said the Yellow Jackets looking to exercise some demons here as the away team tonight. Freeport last season was 14.6% on the power play, so they struggled on the power play last season. That number put them in the bottom 5 of the single-A classification, but tonight, 2 power play goals are the difference so far as they look for their first win of the new regular season. And just a minute 8 in, Jake Suwan, the team captain, from behind the Shaler goal line, just threw a puck in the general direction of goaltender Shane Saganek. And it took a funny bounce off Saganik's instep and went in through his legs. And the Yellow Jackets, on their first shot of the game, for that matter, had a 1-0 lead, just 68 seconds off that first period clock. Second period, Freeport made it 2-0, 5:03 into the frame on a power play goal that is now officially being credited to Aiden Bauman. As they say, it was Bauman, the freshman forward, who got the last touch on the shot from Zach Bowser from long range. Bowser gets the primary assist in any event, and it was 2-0 Freeport. Shaler scoring a nice goal with 11:01 gone by in the period on a 3-on-1 as Tyler Garisic helped spring his Shaler teammates, and it was Logan Tom who dropped it off for Matt Stellitano, and Stellitano, the freshman, buried behind Tyler Lang to make it a 2-1 game at even strength, and that is where we stand right now. Stellitano's third of the season to get the Titans on the board going into period 3. And want to remind you, coming up tomorrow night, I will not be on the mic for PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV, Peters Township Hockey Edition, but our good friend Matt Geitka will be. So join him, won't you? As the Indians, the reigning Pennsylvania Cup champions in Class AAA, travel to Erie to take on the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. And that'll be taking place tomorrow night, live on PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV, also streaming, also being simulcast, I should say, on Peters Hockey TV. And Shaler gets a face-off win on the freshly cut ice to begin the third period, and they tag up on side here as Logan Tom plays it deep on the backhand. Nick Dobransky, the senior, playing it defensively, and the alternate captain will flip it up a little too far for Joe Lipett. And Lipett watches this go the length of the ice for icing against the Jackets. 21 seconds in. Titans win the face-off, comes back to Brady, and instead it'll ricochet over to Miller. Miller over the line for Freeport, has a man going down the middle. Instead, he's going to take the shot himself from the left circle. He had Ethan Rapp, the senior, wide open, but instead, that shot is going to be swallowed by Shane Saganek. To the point it comes, and it's loose through a crowd. Oh, Lipett had an exposed net to shoot at, but he couldn't tee it up cleanly. Now Lipett in the far corner. Drops it off for Bowser. Bowser lost an edge, and the Yellow Jackets have to play this puck back at their own goal line. Dobransky in flight, and along the boards for Freeport is put into the glass by a couple of Titans. Rapp near side, lets it go back to center, where Blake Whiteman tries to dump it into the Freeport zone. Instead, it'll be poked at by Fitzgerald up ahead for Stellitano. Stellitano makes a move. Stellitano backhand. Oh, out in front. A little shot pass there at the last second is put wide by Tom. Shaler with a pretty looking play there, but just couldn't finish it. Dobransky is shouldered hard into the Shaler bench by Logan Tom. As he comes off and Crawford comes on, a partial change behind the play for Freeport as this puck is loose along the side of the Shaler net. Yellow Jackets still on the attack here. Crawford from the right point, and that might have caught a piece of Saganek's right leg, or right foot, more accurately. Stellitano will ice it with 2 minutes gone by in the third period and a 2-1 lead for Freeport. And so the face-off coming up to the right of the Shaler goal. And Stellitano helps the Titans win it. Back to center it comes. Shaler tried to get an odd man rush going, but instead it'll be sent deep into Titan ice, where Shaler plays it behind its own net. Here's Garisic dancing around one man. Now tries to center the pass for Wallander. And Stellitano coming off here as Wallander's on for Shaler, and this line's going to stay out here, actually, for Nate Connolly for the offensive zone faceoff. Wallander against Lipett, the big Freeport senior. Clean faceoff win by the Titans. And on the backhand, Garisic, turnaround to LaQuatra. LaQuatra couldn't hook up with his man at the opposite circle. Freeport works it back to center, but Shaler steals. Here's LaQuatra getting spun off the puck by one of the Jackets. That's Rapp, and Miller is sent in over the line and puts it into the stomach of Shane Saganek, who holds for a face-off. .15 to go in the third as the Yellow Jackets continue to hold a 2-1 lead. To the corner, Garisic off the boards but not out. Good keep there on the left side by Dobransky. Dobransky down to the corner for Bauman, who was credited with that second Freeport power play goal. Up to Bowser at the right point. Into the glove of Saganek, who didn't know where it went. The Shaler Jr. making a bit of an unconscious stop there to keep it a 1-goal game. And this will be icing against Freeport. So the Titans are going to change it up again and get a face-off to Tyler Lang's left. Now, referee Miller says I guessed incorrectly as he calls both teams to the other face-off circle. Whiteman to take it for Shaler. And good job there by Bauman to tie up his man and win this puck for his defense. Dobransky getting it beyond the blue line and up through center. Bantam Semenko giving chase, but Thomas Summer gets there for the Titans behind his own goal. Summer reverses his ground. Up to the point for Bowser, almost a giveaway there. Bowser retreating to play this puck as it comes free to Kobylinski. Kobylinski over the Shaler blue line into the corner as he ducks around the check from Clayton. Poked out in the near corner by one of the Titans as it comes back to the point for Jake Suwan. Freeport operating in deep. Liam Grady gets to it first for Shaler. Yellow Jackets on the forecheck here as Miller keeps it inside the offensive zone. Miller trying to go cross ice at the last moment there for Suwan, but good gap control there by the Titans. Clayton sends it deep. Lang plays it aside, and here comes Freeport out of its own end. Back to center. Garisic is waiting for it, and he goes D-to-D with Blake Whiteman. Up ahead a little too heavy there for Brendan Fitzgerald. No icing. Rapp with it near side for Freeport in his own end. For Lippitt, who's bumped off the puck by Stellitano. Miller keeps the play going for Freeport. For Lippitt, deflected wide. Crawford, right point, couldn't keep it in. Off the Freeport bench, it bounces. Fitzgerald and Lippitt collide. Titans have to tag up here, and they will. Or will they? They're going to say Fitzgerald was just a hair offside. Under 12 to go in regulation, with Freeport continuing to hold that 2-1 lead here over the Shaler Titans. Shaler looking to avoid a 3-game skid. Freeport looking to snap a 3-game skid in PIHL Class A. To center point. Sent deep by Blake Whiteman. Freeport is right there, though. And it's kicked back towards center, but given away to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to the top of the right circle. Now Stellitano had its stick tied up there by Jack Crawford. Titans still with it, though, in deep. On the backhand, it's played toward Lang. That never made it on goal. From his knees, Suwan tried to clear it, and Miller will help him get it out of danger. Rapp gains the red line and dumps it in. Kelly Mason wants a line change, and after all that, I can't say I blame him. Fitzgerald on his off wing, dropping for Stellitano. Stellitano, good hustle there to keep that puck inside the zone. Shot through a crowd, save made Lang, it's loose, rebound, still loose. The Jackets have it. Bauman cleaned up the mess. Garisic retreating defensively for Whiteman. Action starting to pick up a little as we approach the 10.5 mark of period 3. Dobransky behind his own net. Reverses the play. The Yellow Jackets pick it off the half boards in their own zone, and Bauman has it now for Freeport. Over the Shaler line, Bauman from the right hash mark. His shot attempt was blocked. Summer kicks it to himself. Stolen on the half boards by the Jackets. Here's Miller in deep. And he's been a pesky player tonight for Freeport. But now Shaler comes through center. Here's Wallander, pulls up left circle. Kick save made there by Tyler Lang. Given away to LaQuatra. His shot from the middle of the left circle is denied again by Lang. No icing here as Summer retreats to play it and gets greeted by Miller. Dobransky trying to protect the puck for Freeport, but it comes free to one of the Titans, and that's LaQuatra, the Shaler captain. Shaler back 2-on-3. Fans wanted a hooking call there as LaQuatra was fouled, they believe, but play continues. Thomas Summer from the right hash. Blockered away there on the subsequent shot, I should say, by Lang, and Lang will cover for a faceoff. Now the Freeport junior doing everything in his power to steal this one for the Yellow Jackets and get them into the win column for the first time in 2022-2023. And right off the faceoff, the Titans push it toward the net. That attempt from Tom went wide. .50-50 battle along the left half wall. Both teams continue to fight and hunt aggressively for that puck. Under 9 to go in the third now in a 2-1 game that favors Freeport. And it's won by the Yellow Jackets for Jake Miller back to center, who couldn't get around Summer. Summer all by himself, he stood him up. Good little defensive play there to prevent any high danger chances, from developing. Titans try to play it out in front, but Suwan absorbed that puck. Comes to the point for Garisic. Garisic slapper deflected in front and covered by Tyler Lang. As we hit the midpoint of period 3. Still a 1-goal contest. Some pretty good Class A Blue Division action to cap off the night here in Harmerville. Matt Popchock coming at you from Alpha Ice Complex. The USA Arena, one of 3 rinks in this building. And always a pleasure to come here and shoot. And we thank you for joining us here on PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV. And we thank Weight Loss Direct for their sponsorship of this Week 4 doubleheader, game number 2. Wallander centers, broken up by the Jackets. Given right away to Sarnowski, but he couldn't react quickly enough to shoot it. Chance the other way possibly for Freeport. Kobolensky in on goal. Good save there by Saganek. Garisic with a Murphy dump through center. And this is going to be icing. It should be. It is against the Shaler Titans. 7:44 to play and a faceoff coming up in the Shaler zone. Wholesale changes for both teams. This is a very young Shaler team this season. Lots and lots of freshmen and sophomores. And depending on which program you're speaking of, sometimes it can be hard for a freshman to gain varsity playing time, and sometimes with numbers being what they are, it's not hard at all. Every program is sort of its own animal in that respect. Stellatano coming back into Freeport territory. Good gap control there by Bowser. Up ahead now for Miller, threw that pass to the wrong shoulder. It's intercepted by Summer, who retreats defensively, playing it on one hand, gave it away to Rapp, who sends it into the far corner. Shaler with it defensively, surveying the scene and working it back to neutral ice. Mason, I'm sure, just wants Rapp and company to get pucks deep, and Rapp will do just that there with under 7 to go now in the third. Turn away here to Ethan Rapp. That shot blocked, never made it through. Miller to the goal, couldn't get a clean rebound shot away. To the point for Dobransky, through a crowd, off the iron! Oh, Nick Dobransky, the alternate captain, found metal, but not mesh. Bowser on his backhand, poke checked at the blue line. Shaler plays it back through center, and this will not be icing, as Freeport tries to dummy a call there, but they won't get it. Dobransky with a good headwind there. Up ahead for Bantam Semenko. Semenko couldn't control it though, and so Saganek will cover at the side of the net. Bauman to take it against Wallander. And Bauman wins it for Freeport. From the boards, the Yellow Jackets play this puck, but right into a Shaler body. Turnaround try, side of the net, misses. Bauman looking for the loose disc as it is frozen on the back of the Shaler net. So they're going to drop it again in Shaler territory with 6:05 to go, this time in the other face-off circle. Freeport doing pretty well at the dot this period. Pushes this puck to the corner, but Shaler gets it up to center and might have a chance if it can hurry, but getting there first is Suon, who has a goal in this game. And the Freeport captain plays it off the boards, but it's shielded by Wallander temporarily before Semenko gets it back to center. Kobolensky pursuing this puck, which is played by Garicic. Garicic, his outlet pass, a little too far for LaQuatra. This will not be icing. This will be icing, however, as Jack Crawford sends it the length. Both teams making a full line change with 5.5 to play in the third. Freeport 2, Shaler 1. Story of this game so far, Freeport winning the special teams battle with a pair of power play goals and the play in goal of Tyler Lang, the Freeport junior. 26 saves and counting as time ticks away in regulation. Here's Miller going the other way for Freeport, puts it over the net. Stilatano through the center circle, 1-on-3. Tries to create some space for himself. Goes to the corner, now drops it off for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald centers it, cross ice. Oh, that one just beyond the reach of Logan Tom. Now this floating puck bounces off the boards and ends up at the left half wall where it's played by one of the Jackets, but they couldn't get it out. Now Rapp's just going to skate it himself just shy of the red line and send it deep, but they say no icing. Sort of the hockey equivalent of the neighborhood play in baseball, where they give you the red line if you're close enough to it. Anyway, Dobransky brings it out for Freeport. Dobransky over the blue line, drops it off for Miller. Miller shoots wide of the net. Bauman flags this loose puck, or rebound puck down, I should say, as Garicic plays it to the opposite corner for the Titans defensively. And a giveaway there at the Shaler blue line to Bauman, but the Titans recover and get it back to neutral ice. Fitzgerald over the line. Fitzgerald tries to dangle around Bowser, but could not. And Semenko skates it back to the neutral zone. Up for Bauman. Bauman around a man. Bauman on his forehand. Cuts toward the net. Out in front, dribbling puck is scooped up in flight by one of the Titans. That's Whiteman. Whiteman fanned on the shot as he is bodied hard by one of the Jackets. That's Crawford laying the lumber. Out in front. Oh, what a save by Lang! Joseph LaQuatra, the captain, absolutely robbed with 3:33 to play. And Kelly Mason's going to use his timeout here with 3.5 to go in the third period and his team up by a goal. And we told you about that early season schedule for the Jackets. It was a gauntlet. Games against Fox Chapel, Kiski area, and Greensburg-Salem to start the season. All teams expected to contend in Class A this season for playoff spots, if not championships. And at the other end, you have Shaler trying to get an equalizer late in regulation here and steal this game back. And the Titans spinning their tires a bit after that opening night win over Westmont Hilltop. And we're just about ready to get back to action here, says referee Pisano. And so the Shaler net off to our right, for what it's worth, remains occupied. It's become more and more in vogue at all levels of hockey for coaches to pull their goaltender earlier in third periods. So always something to keep in mind. But we remain 5-on-5 for the moment as the Titans get a face-off win. And from the point, it's sent in deep by LaQuatra. Out in front, bouncing puck. Loose between the circles, picked up by Miller, who floats it back through center. Garisic retreating for Shaler. Outlet pass to Wallander. Wallander gave it away to a Yellow Jacket. That was Rapp getting this puck deep with 3 minutes to play and counting. LaQuatra is bodied hard in front of his own bench. Lipett stood him up. And here comes Shaler over the blue line. Fitzgerald, right wing circle for Wallander. Behind the net for Garisic. Garisic trying to get it out in front. He can't. He was poke checked by Lipett. LaQuatra from the right point toward the goal. Deflected wide. Jackets going to get to the rebound first. Here's Rapp over the red line toward the Shaler goal as Freeport goes for a quick line change with 2:30 to play in regulation. Titans break it out, coming through center. LaQuatra up ahead. Oh, through the legs of Tom. Those two not quite on the same page, it appears. Jackets take advantage, and they clear it back to center. Garisic deep in his own end. Kobylinski watching him from in front of the Shaler net as this puck is flipped through center and played at the red line by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald for Logan Tom. Tom trying to poke it ahead to himself. He was stood up neatly with good stick work there by Jake Suon, the Freeport captain. And here's a chance for Freeport. Bauman on a delayed penalty call into the stomach of Shane Saganek. And so Freeport will spend the remainder of regulation on the power play unless and if Shaler elects to pull its goaltender. But first things first, the Titans need to win a faceoff in their own end. And LaQuatra, the captain, is going to be sent off. Interference, the indication, I believe. From behind the goal line, it's played by Garisic to the point, not out. Suon keeps it alive. Sends it in behind the Shaler goal. 1:30 to go. And that's the only clock that either team needs to worry about. A power play for the remainder of regulation for the Yellow Jackets, trying to preserve a 2-1 lead. Behind the goal line it comes. Oh, the backdoor play is flipped up into the protective netting. Dobransky just put a little too much on that one. A 1:20 left. Faceoff comes outside Shaler territory. Now let's see what Connolly does if the Titans can win this faceoff. But the point is moot as Freeport controls the puck. Bauman trying to create space from the top of the right circle. Pulls up, just kind of takes more time off the clock here. Smart play there. Bauman centers, too strong for Miller. And Shaler coming the other way, might have a 3-on-1. Shaler looking for a late equalizer as it's put just wide by Garisic. Final minute of regulation. Here's Tyler Garasich over the line for the Titans. A lot of dark blue jerseys in the way as he just gets it behind the net. Good poke check there by Dobransky as he clears the zone. Empty net down to our right with 35 seconds to play. Suwan in pursuit. Suwan is bodied. Suwan puts it wide of the empty net. Fitzgerald retreating. Titans have to hurry here as we play 5-on-5. Dumped in deep, wide of Lang's goaltender stick. 18 seconds left. Tie up along the boards. Stellitano in fighting for it. And it's flipped up through center, and the Titans are going to run out of time, I believe. 8 seconds to go. Garasich, long pass for Summer. Summer's not going to be able to handle it. Who was that masked man? It was Tyler Lang, stealing 2 points for the Freeport Yellow Jackets, who break into the win column for the first time this regular season. The Jackets hang on for a 2-1 victory over their Blue Division rivals, the Shaler Titans, in Class A competition. Lang the junior with 28 saves to cement the victory for Freeport. And as the handshake line commences, we will remind you that PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV will return tomorrow night. And I believe 6 o'clock is the puck drop time for that one. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. Thank you, Michael Lehman. And that'll be Peters Township at Cathedral Prep, simulcast on Peters Hockey TV. And again, it'll be Matt Geitka, Peters Township alumnus extraordinaire, on the call. Good to have him back for another season of Indians hockey. And so you won't want to miss that one at 6 p.m. tomorrow, Peters Township at Cathedral Prep. Last game of the road trip to begin the regular season for the state champs. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you again, Michael Lehman. And thank you again for watching and listening tonight to our Week 4 doubleheader, which ends with a Freeport Yellow Jacket win 2-1 over the Shaler Titans. For Michael and Todd, I am Matt Popchock, and thank you for watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV, and you saw it all courtesy of Weight Loss Direct.